Welcome to the A-420 Parallax C Multicore. Try it and your turn. This is part A. Okay, here we are at our Cog Run example inside of our simple IDE, and we're going to use Cog. So our Cog 0 will be running our main. Here we're going to do Cog Run, which is going to grab one of the cogs, and we're going to run a function Blink, which is down here. And we're going to use our stack size of 128. And down here, our Bling function is going to flash 26 at 1/10 of a second. And let's run it. And we don't need the display. And it is flashing like it's supposed to. Here in our try it, what we're going to do is we're going to add another function called Blink2. And we're going to add it down here, and we're going to flash our other LED 27 at 223 milliseconds. And we're going to put it in two different cogs. Cog Run will open up a different cog for every time it's called. So let's go ahead. Okay, I've modified the program like they requested, and I've added another forward declaration for Blink 2. I've added another Cog Run, calling Blink 2, same size stack. And we have our void blink, doing the same thing. Here's our Blink 2, which will flash 27, the other LED, at 223 milliseconds. So let's run it and see what happens. And it's working good. Both are flashing, and they're flashing at different speeds. So this will work. Take my word for it that the LEDs. Okay, so here's our next step in our lab. Art, it's your turn. So we're going to run 3 cogs, and we're going to see if the first cog will latch the other 2. In the main routine, we're going to do 3 print statements. And we're going to run the terminal to make sure the code works as expected. And we'll go ahead and. Okay, so we're going to try to prove by adding print statements. So we're going to print. We want to print that just one cog is running. And let's do a space, and we need, there we go. Oops, semicolon, sorry. And let's go ahead, and we're going to put one after that cog, and we're going to put one after that cog. So let's go ahead and let's copy and paste that twice, so we could change the text. Actually, let's go ahead and cog launched. Oops, where'd that come from? Cog launched to Blink P26. LED. And since it's almost the same, let's go ahead and copy and paste that one again. And we're going to Blink 27. Okay, let's see. Yep, that's what it's asking for, so let's go ahead and run it. Oops, what did I do? Oh, my slashes are backwards. Let's try again. Just one cog is running. Cog is launched to Blink 26. launched to Blink 27. Good, it's working. Okay, here's our Cog In example. And what we've done is we've run our Cog Run again. And we made it with an asterisk there. Everything's the same. We're going to pause for 3 seconds and then we're going to do a Cog In. So we're only running one cog, it appears to. Actually, we're running two, sorry. So we're going to have our main and we're going to run Cog 0. This should be Cog 1 if it's available. And we're going to shut it off after 3 seconds. So it should stop our flashing lights. So I don't see any print, so let's go ahead and run it. And 26 is flashing, and 3 seconds later it stops, so it's working. Okay, I've made the changes that the lab said, and we're going to count from 1 to 15, and this is going to increment it by 1, and we should flash, and then end after 15. So let's try it. And that looked like 15. It was pretty fast, but it appears to be working. Okay, it's our turn with our stopping core. So we're going to write another function, Blink 2, with our LED 27. We're going to change the time. And we're going to add another for declaration for Blink 2. We're going to run it into a value of Cog 2, Blink function, Cog In to shut them down. And we'll see if we could get them to shut off properly without moving around our Cog In. So let's try it. Okay, so let's start with our modifications. First thing we need to do is add another for declaration for Blink 2. So let's copy and paste that. Make it Blink 2. Let's go ahead and we're going to make it Cog 2. Okay, and we're going to make another function for Blink 2. So let's copy and paste that. And we're going to call him Blink 2. And let's go ahead. This is 27. And this is 27, and we're going to do 53 milliseconds. 53 milliseconds. And we're going to do Cog In 2. And let me see here. Okay, let's continue here. So I think this should be a while 1. Should be a continuous. And let's see here, R27, 53, good. And we'll make this in Cog 2. I'm not sure if that's correct yet or not. So, and we need to run another cog here. So we're going to make him Cog 2. Blink 2. 128 stack is good. And Cog and Cog. Okay, let's see if that works. Okay, as it warned us in the lab, the second LED is not turning off. So let me take a look at this and think about it for a second. Okay, let's talk about this. Since this counter is going to end LED 26, we want them to stop at the same time. So let's just go ahead and borrow our Cog In 2 and put it and have it turn off the other one. And let's run it and see if that does it. Both LEDs are flashing and they're both off. And that appears to be what they asked for. We're done.